marks the first day of Women's History Month, a spotlight on a teacher who has broken boundaries as a woman in the armed forces.
And a fun way to spend your weekend is back at Texas Motor Speedway. We have the details.
Plus, softball season is here. We have some of the team here in studio to talk about their season.
These stories and more on NHSTV Live. Last year, our softball team made it deep into playoffs, and their season is starting again. NHSTV reporter Hayden Hall is in studio with part of the team to talk about their upcoming season.
Thanks, Kirsten. I'm joined here with Josie Copeland and Courtney Candle, some of our Lady Texan softball stars. So how are y'all doing today?
We're doing good.
How are you? Good. So what are y'all most excited for this season?
What we're most excited for is just getting back on the field and just not finishing where we left off, but like exceeding the expectations that people have for us this year.
Yes.
And just getting back into it.
That's awesome. So what have y'all done to prepare for this season?
Well, we practice every day after school. We have weight room Wednesdays, Saturdays, and whenever we can, we like to go out to other teammates' houses and just do whatever we can outside.
That's fun. So I hear Turf Wars is coming up. Can you explain a little bit what that is?
So Turf Wars is our annual tournament that Northwest hosts at home. It's 3 days. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we also compete in the tournament, and we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 5 and 7.
Well, make sure to come out and support y'all. So when are your usual games?
We usually play every Tuesday, Friday at 7 o'clock, and JV starts around 5:30. So make sure to come out.
All right. Well, Texans, make sure you go and support our Lady Texan softball team on Tuesdays and Fridays. Thank you for joining us, ladies. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Hayden. Good luck to our softball girls on their first district game. Now, another group here on campus is working hard by not only preparing amazing routines, but also helping to motivate other athletes. The Sidekicks made posters for anything you could think of all year. But why did they make these posters and what are they for? NHSTV reporter Bella Smith went out and talked with Sidekicks Audrey Newby and Ava Anderson for answers.
So the Sidekicks make the posters to show all of the other organizations at school that we love them, that we support them, and that we appreciate them. We just want to bring up the school spirit of the school and really get that morale going for all of our organizations by making them posters and showing them that we care about them.
It can be easy to lose your items during school. Luckily in the West office, they provide an easier way to go retrieve them. Reporter Hudson Weiler talked to Mrs. Vandergriff about our Lost and Found.
Lost and Found is located in the West office. The West office is the one that's down near the cafeteria. Lost and Found, we have tons of coats and water bottles, but we also get AirPods and headphones and charging cords, all kinds of stuff down here. March 11th, which is that Friday that we get out for spring break, we're going to donate anything that's left over from Lost and Found to a local organization. We have a bucket down here and it's just overflowing with things that haven't been picked up for months and months, and so just out of control. So if you lost something, please come to the West office and see if it's down here.
Juniors, if you want to take dual credit classes next year, or seniors, if you need help passing the TSIA, there is a virtual TSIA boot camp coming up soon. Seats are limited, so sign up now. Dates of the boot camp will be Saturday, March 5th, 1 to 5 p.m., and April 2nd, 1 to 5 p.m. If you want more information, email Ms. Lalani at habiba.lalani@nisttx.org.
If you're a fan of storytelling, creative writing is now offered as an elective here on campus. Email your counselor for more information, and if you'd like to learn more about the creative writing class, you can email Ms. Nettleton at justine.nettleton@nisttx.org.
Now, March is Women's History Month, and reporter Macy Kupperson went out and got the story on an inspiring female here on campus.
In our school, we have many amazing women who work to inspire and teach our students. One sits in the 400 hall and holds a story that's a little different than most. Mrs. P is a history teacher here in Northwest who started her career early by joining a branch of our Army.
Immediately out of high school, I joined the Air Force. I was in it for 11 years, and then I was a civil servant, which is a military civilian, for another 3 years until I went to UNT to get my degree in history.
Mrs. P said that being a woman in the Air Force didn't change her experience, but she was one of only a couple in her class.
So I don't think it's necessarily that as a woman in the military you have a different experience. The career field itself was different because Like, for example, my first shop had 40 people in it, and I was one of 2 females in the entire shop, so it was very male dominated. So you have to bust a lot of stereotypes.
After leaving the Air Force, Mrs. P came to Northwest, and some students said she has completely changed the way they think of history class.
She's a very down-to-earth person, and she's helped me learn how to write DBQs, and she's really taught the material in her class well, I think.
Last month, Mrs. P's teaching got awarded with Texan of the Month. And she said while her accepting of the award was a little different, she was happy the staff voted for her.
It was a little embarrassing because I didn't know that I got it, and I was on my way to the awards presentation because I'm on staff engagement, and they caught me in the hall. But it feels good because it's voted on by staff.
Even if you haven't had Mrs. P in class, you can still walk by and see her brighten up the History Hall. For NHSTV, this has been Macy Cuthbertson.
Thanks, Macy. Now, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, the Kowtown Fair is back at Texas Motor Speedway for a short time. The fair runs until this Saturday, with weekday hours being 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. and weekend hours being 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for kids. Rides, fair food, and more will be available. If you want more information, you can visit www.kowtownfair.com.
While the fair is fun, if you want different entertainment, the theater is performing their one-act play, Shipwreck, tonight at 7 p.m. in the Pact. It is free to get, so make sure you go out and support our Texan theater.
Yesterday's dress-up day was Mardi Gras Day, and we had NHSTV reporters go out to get some of the best outfits of the day. With people being decked out in beads and even a wig, today is the second dress-up day of the week, Adam Sandler Day. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's show to see if your outfit makes it on the show.
Speaking of Mardi Gras week, this week is the last week to buy tickets to the dance before the increase of $40 at the door.
Also, congrats to Kaylee on winning yesterday's movie, which was the 1995 movie, Clueless.
Even with juniors taking the SAT tomorrow, we will still be on air tomorrow with a superhero edition of Tom's.
Plus, we'll have AJ back in studio with the midweek sports report.
Thanks for watching, Texans. Have a great day.
This has been NHSTV Live.